Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the Akashic Records for December. So we're going to tap in deep to the Akashic Records. We're actually going to go into the guidebook and get the Akashic force that's supporting us all through December. And if you didn't catch any of the previous readings, you'll find on my channel, because they're all overall readings that are for all of us. And it covers so much that it almost gives an ongoing conversation, like ongoing support. And you'll find no matter what decks I use, it's repeating several messages, expanding on those messages, but it's all for love, support, backing for life. Definitely trust your own intuition besides what I say. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message and it will be the first pinned comment on the video. And yeah, so let's get into it. We're going to tap into the Akashic Records for the messages, for the journey and the Akashic force that's supporting us all through December. We're going to tap into the Divine Feeding You deck, what the Divine is supporting you and feeding you at this time, what energy. We're going to tap into the Divine Power deck, what your power should be used for, is being used for, or should be used for, what's in your divine power for December to make the most of it. We're going to tap into real divine abundance. This is your source for all things tangible, intangible. We're going to tap into the Divine Spirit deck, messages from Divine Spirit to your Divine Spirit, messages for guidance. We're going to end it with pure love from Spirit, which I feel like this all is. So just clear out and get ready to receive messages. Okay, so here we go. Just clear out and get ready to receive. For some reason, I'm having a harder time looking through the camera. I don't know why. Hold on a second. Maybe that's better. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to adjust because I do this through the camera. Once the camera is on, I can't even edit. It's like once it's on, it's on. I can't even pause. Just so you know that every video you see here is completely live. In a sense, you know. Okay, so let's get into it. They're going to get specific. Just clear out and get ready to receive. Yeah, I knew it. You cannot make this up. We're getting King of Keys. If you're familiar with my channel, we keep on getting the King of Pentacles. No matter what deck, it's 222 to know you have divine partners that are supporting you to be in your power. The King of Keys is the most powerful card in the physical again. So they want you to literally be the King of Keys in your life and be in your power. And they're supporting you to be in your power for the things that you're doing in your life in the physical. So let's get into what the message is in the Akashic Force. And this is why they kept on, I don't usually say that in the beginning of a video, that no matter what deck you use, you're going to get confirmation. So it just lands, it keeps landing that you have divine support in the physical. Even if you might feel alone, you're not alone, and you are to feel in your power. Now there are going to be a lot of things coming in that is kind of supporting you to be in your truth. Whenever I see that sword on the side, that you're walking in your truth, which I don't normally say. Oh wow, they're having me like the moves that you're making to be aligned with your truth, and you can't go wrong. And hold on to your power that way, no matter what's going on, and to know that you're supported to be in your power like that, okay? So upright, the King of Keys rides a splendid horse towards a great castle in the distance. He's happy, he's at ease. Remember, we had ease up. You can't make this up. In the video right before, in the subject title, it's ease up. He's happy, at ease, as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial person with civil or commercial authority. He's confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. He can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters. He's goal-oriented, more than people-oriented. This is all describing how you should be in December. Keep this in mind, right? So when it represents you, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightening of income, or a furthering of career achievements. Careers in finance, real estate, business are typical, but management in any industry can be forthcoming, and this may also be a great time for self-improvement, self-employment, and business expansion for you. So the Akashic Force is close your eyes and feel yourself step into an important position of power and wealth. You become the King of Keys, and you feel yourself strengthen. Like I'm sitting up straight in the chair. Feel your core, basically, okay? Close your eyes right now and feel yourself step into an important position of power and wealth. You become the King of Keys, and you feel yourself straighten and lift with a new strength and authority. And as you survey your world, decide which part of your life you would like to approach with a greater sense of rulership. So this is very much being in your power, being in your rulership of your world, and be in your truth with that and make your moves aligned to that. That is your power for December. So also a very powerful way. December is the end of one year, the beginning of another. You could be really stepping into your power, assessing everything in your life, taking greater control of the things that you have control over, greater power over the things that you have power over. And that is the support that they're giving you in December. So that is A number one. Now the King of Keys, we have been getting the King of Pentacles all through November, December, leading into December, to be in your power. And where is your power and control lie? Taking greater rulership. Step into your power and authority on the things, right? And there's something with the truth here, because the sword is really leaping out to me, and the movement of the horse. So it's like, stay in your truth and your power as you're making your moves. And then we got up in the air. So I do believe this is major arcana. So I just want to get into this. So this is just really amazing. Like they said before, many times it doesn't matter what deck you get. It's like a continuation of the love support backing. It's a continuation of those messages, right? So this is up in the air. So I'm going to give you the meaning and then the full Akashic force. So here we go. Up in the air. A man and a woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon in a bright blue sky. And the balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. And during this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you, and you may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. But you can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight. But there are elements that are unknown, and at this time, they are unknowable. And there is too much about the situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. That's why they're like, stay in your power. Even if some things are up in the air, right? They're stay in your power. We've gotten this before, like that Seven of Pentacles card. Even if things are unknown, do not let it affect your power or your alignment, making your moves, right? Because trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. So let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you. For now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust. The deep knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. And the Akashic force, I had such a wave go through my whole body when I read that, of trust and peace, and let go of the stress, even if things are up in the air. To stay in your power, stay aligned as you make your moves in life, and trust. The Akashic force is take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts in the distant sky, and though you don't know when it will be realized, peace is yours completely. Peace is yours completely. That's how you're staying in the King of Keys in the physical. You know that it's on its way. You know that it's on its way. So this is staying in your King of Keys power no matter what, knowing that some things that are up in the air, you walk in trust, you walk in peace, no matter what. So that is the support, and I had chills everywhere. So just like it was coming through in all those readings about do not worry, do not worry, do not worry, try not to worry. We kept on getting the King of Pentacles. Here again, King of Keys. And even if the things you're looking at are up in the air, they're like, have faith and peace. Walk with faith and peace and in your power. So they are really supporting your power. And what are you having greater power on in your life? And those things that are up in the air still retain your faith and trust and peace. So that is so powerful. Let's see what the divine is feeding you. What is the... Oh, geez. They want me to go right into this. So this is really having faith, peace, trust, as things are still up in the air. They're feeding you divine support, which is why I am doing this reading. So no doubt, they're feeding you divine support to stay in your King of Keys power. Even if some things are up in the air, you still walk in your truth, your alignment with full peace and trust. And we have, yeah, the divine is feeding you divine love. As you're making your moves, you're going to get support and love. This came up before. They made me even do a separate spirit message about that you're receiving so many divine signs, so many divine confirmations, so much divine love, support, backing, as I say, because so much is up in the air and they don't want it to take your power from what you're doing in the physical, the power you have in the steps that you're doing in your life on the day-to-day, you keep doing in full faith, peace, trust, and this will come in. But it's like not being attached to it. So it's really staying in your power with faith, peace, and trust and making those moves. And they're feeding you divine support and love. I just want to say it's almost like feeding your tank to keep walking that way. So whether, I do these readings so I can receive even more divine support and love. As you're making the moves, you're going to be receiving more divine support and love because so much is up in the air. Outcomes have not landed yet. And even though you can't see in the basket, you're looking at it with faith and trust, and you keep making your moves fully in your power on the day-to-day. The small steps, the small moves with faith, trust, and peace. And it's going to land. It's going to come in. That's the message for December. So there's so much about not letting things take your power. It really is like no matter what. I'm sitting up so straight, and it's like they're keeping you in your power no matter what is going on, and be filled with faith, trust, peace. And they're actually feeding you a lot of divine support and love as you're making the moves here in the physical. You're going to be surprised by what comes in to keep you feel that love, support, backing, even though this thing hasn't landed yet. It's like you're almost trusting it will. You're trusting it's going to be delivered. You're trusting it's going to land. You're trusting the contents of the balloon that's coming in is meant for you. It's really beautiful. Let's talk about your divine power because they want you as the King of Keys, like so in your divine power in December with faith, peace, and trust. Even if you don't know the definitive outcomes, like it's coming in. They just want you, it's landing on the King of Keys. They want you as this King of Keys in your life. This is so beautiful, and that's why they said there's going to be an increase of the love and support that you feel in December. That it's going to land for you to keep you lit and moving this way. Your divine power to make it brighter for you and others. Do not play it small. Do not. That's why they said they want you lit in December because you're literally making it brighter. You're a light during this time for yourself and others. So that's why they're keeping you the King of Keys. Almost, remember in the December we had, they're supporting your light. You're making it brighter for you and others as things are not landed yet here. And you have divine power to help get more guidance. Absolutely. You are not alone. You have your divine connection. You're tapping in whenever you need. It's keeping you in that faith, trust, peace mode, even if the outcomes are not here yet. And that's what they meant by everything that was coming out before. It's keeping you in your power, making the moves despite it reads like a sentence. You're being fed divine love and support. Now, whether you get divine signs in the physical or you're getting the absolute guidance, you're almost with faith and trust, knowing this is going to land. Positive outcomes are on its way. And in the interim, they're just really keeping, it's not filtering or lowering your power in any way. I know these are just words, and also along the way, you're going to get direct guidance. They're going to help you get more guidance along the way to stay in your power. You're being used, this has come out in that December light video that I did, that you're being used right now on the day-to-day to make it brighter for you and others. You're part of staying lit and bringing the light here. During these times when things have not landed yet here. Outcomes have not landed. All right, so let's get into the real divine abundance messages. Whenever you need, you can get more guidance. You're the divine power to help get more guidance. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, if you're guided to anything, It just hit me, like I wasn't even thinking about doing this reading, and this morning I was reminded you should do the Akashic records because it will give more support. And here it says divine power to help get more guidance. So if you're guided to things that actually provide you with more guidance, actually do that this month. Like I just followed through on that and did this reading. It's part of the love and support that wants to come through, so you stay in your power, even if outcomes, you don't know the outcomes, the positive outcomes have not landed. I mean, this is the major arcana, so it's a major theme of like what's yet to come, you don't quite yet know. Don't let it sap your power. You're being used to be a light during this time. Make the steps aligned to yourself in your power. That's all you need to do. This will come in. As it does, you're getting so much divine love, support, and guidance. And you're being used right now. Why it's so important to be in your power? Because you're being almost the light. You're making things brighter for yourself and others at this time. So they're kind of feeding your light so you can be a light to others, which was a recurring message for December. So let's get the real divine abundance messages for the month of December. I knew this was going to be short and sweet, and it's doubling down. King of Keys, like being in your power. Making those moves with trust, faith, peace, knowing it's almost like the eagle has landed. The balloon will land, the outcomes will land. It's in the interim of bringing this in that they're giving you so much love, support, backing, and guidance. Unbelievably so. Focus more on what can be done right now. That's all you have to do with the moves. Staying in your truth. What can be done right now? Focus is the key word we always get. Focus in the moment. What's in front of you? What's in your power to do? Remember, they said, where's your power lie? How are you utilizing it? Just focus on what can be done right now. That's it. And this landed over here, and it says, pour even more of yourself into things and see them really flourish. Those are the outcomes that are coming in that you want. So right now, the key message for December is to stay in your power no matter what is going on. And that is why you're getting so much love, support, and guidance. You are being used to be in your power right now to focus on things that can be done right now. Stay in your power. You're being used to make it brighter for others, more positive, more light, more forward movement. And as you do make the move, staying aligned, focus on what can be done right now. Pour even more of yourself in. You'll be in your power to do so because you're filled with faith, peace, trust. You're in your full power, pouring more of yourself out into things and seeing them really flourish. It will bring it in. It's bringing it in. So it's almost like the steps and moves that you're doing, how you're doing it is bringing in those outcomes that you can't even quite see yet. And that's why they're giving you so much love, support, backing, even guidance. Just stay in your power. Just focus on now. Keep doing those moves aligned to your heart has been the key message. Your heart and your truth. It's bringing those outcomes in that you can't even see yet. So that's why they're saying, faith, trust, peace. Stay in your power doing the moves in the moment. It's bringing it in. You're going to see things flourish. You're going to see things come in. And in the interim, anytime you need more guidance, they're feeding you a lot of divine love and support to stay in your power despite everything that's going on. And you're going to find that you are so divinely loved right now. It fell out right in my hands. They're with you. Divine love. I mean, I'm getting chills. Like they said, feeding you divinely. You're so divinely loved right now. Even though you walk alone here, even if you're making your moves alone here, they're going to land something in here that you're fed divine love in some way. Now, whether it's direct guidance, whether you're receiving right now these messages and they're feeding you, but something that is feeding you so that you feel the love. You're so divinely loved right now. It's love, support, backing for you in the physical. They want you to know that as you're making the moves, you're so divinely loved right now. Focus on all that can be done right now. Pour even more of yourself into the things. Own the piece of your world that you have. Like, shine your light like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so these outcomes are going to be like trust and faith. These outcomes are blowing in your way, but it's definitely by what you're doing, the moves you're doing, how you're doing it, and know you're so divinely loved right now, which I think is why you're going to get so much more in December. To make sure that you're in your power no matter what's going on. Like we kept on saying, it's defying gravity. It's staying positive, staying in your power. It's like I said, light working is a 24/7 job. So you're getting fed a lot of divine love, and it could come any which way. I mean, they made me do that spirit tip video about love and support, to feel more love and support, so that you are staying in your power no matter what, focusing on just what can be done and letting go of the rest and pouring yourself into things and trusting in faith and peace, making those moves, and it's bringing in the outcomes. That's up in the air, you know, like you don't even quite know, but you just keep doing what you can. You stay in your power, keep doing what you can. And that's where they're keeping you. It's like keeping it real simple here. Take time to relax now. You can relax now. You have a big yes on that. You can help another at this time. So there are going to be times when you need to relax more to stay in your power. Like they said, no matter what's going on, so you might have to tune in more for guidance. You might have to keep yourself balanced on this horse making the move. So whatever is keeping you in your power, you're probably going to need more time to relax. There is a big yes on that, especially when you can help another at this time. Remember, you're being used to make it brighter for you and others. Like where your power lies in the physical, you're probably being divinely used many times to help another at this time. So you have a big yes on that. Whatever is coming up, when you're thinking, what can I do right now? What can I pour myself into right now that's going to help bring the outcomes that I want in that are still up in the air? You have a big yes on that. So don't hold back on what's in your power, what is in the moment to do. That's where they're keeping you. Focus on what can be done right now. They're looking at you like this. It's like the little red engine that could. Just keep going. They're feeding you a lot of love, support, backing in your engine. Almost despite what's going on. The little red engine that could. I think I can, right? Just focus on what can be done right now. Pour even more of yourself. Here are the things that are like up in the air, your positive outcomes that will land by you staying in your power, doing this in the moments. Just stay aligned in doing that. It's just really amazing. Anytime you need, you're getting a lot of guidance. You're also really being used to help other people at this time make that movement as well, because they said your divine power to make it brighter for you and others, and you can help another at this time. It's come out in December. You're being used to help people also, whether it's your friends, your family, people you cross paths with, to stay in their power and keep going, because it's bringing it in. The outcomes you want are coming in. So let's talk about the pure love from spirit. Ooh, geez, we will help you to move on. Exactly. Like I said, when I have chills everywhere when they said this is the end, this is the things that they're putting in your engine, like the little red engine that could. We will help you to move on whenever you need, because you need to stay in your power and keep going. And it takes a lot. I mean, I hear myself talking, I can hardly land what they're giving me, but it's like 222 on the video, 2222, like 222, like they'll put stuff in your tank to make sure you stay in your power, that you keep making those moves aligned to your heart, aligned to your truth, that you're staying in the moments, just focusing on what can be done right now and pouring yourself out. It's landing the outcomes that are up in the air. And you have to remain in faith, trust, and peace to retain your power and keep doing that to land this. It's almost like land that plane, land those outcomes for yourself. So that's why they're helping you to really feel so divinely loved right now in all the ways that you can to stay in your power. So watch out for the things that come in to help you move on and stay moving on forward. That they're the ones that are encouraging you. Big yes on that, on all the things that you're doing. And you're helping yourself and others. And also you can get, anytime you relax, you can get a lot more guidance. It could be in the form of love, support, backing as well, helping you to move on. Support for what you can do right now and pour yourself into for these outcomes. And look, this one fell over by the outcomes. We want you to tune into us. Exactly. When it comes to the outcomes, when it comes to going forward, whenever you need, and we get this card, we got this twice in the December to tune into them. They said take time to relax, help more guidance, get more guidance. You can relax and get more guidance and tune into them. Just like I'm doing now, I'm choosing to do a video. It's going to keep you in your power. It's going to keep you aligned to your truth, making the moves in the moment, trusting and in peace and faith that you're landing these outcomes. I mean, that's what they're saying. So anytime you need part of your divine powers, you can tune into them whenever you need to feel a closeness, that you are not doing this alone. So whenever you need help with the moves, because here it says, we'll help you to move on, tune into them, because they're your navigation system. They're going to keep you upright in your power, in your integrity, in your strength. Little red engine that could, making those moves with them like this, like they're helping you tune into them, your navigation system. Okay, that's what they're saying. And just keep staying in the moment, focusing on all you can, pour more of yourself out. It's landing these outcomes that you can't even see yet. And don't get distressed looking at everything that's up in the air, because it's coming in by you just staying in your power in the moment, doing the moves. We will help remove that situation. If there's anything that you're worried about here, they're going to help remove that situation. They're going to help remove those situations. If you're thinking of any obstacles or things in your way or things that can get in the way of this landing, we will help remove that situation of the things that are in the way, bothering you, or sending you signs. And it landed right where he's walking. Do you see that? Sending you love, support, backing. It was so much about signs as you're making your moves here. The love, support, backing that is coming in quite literally, that they're sending you so many signs, that it came out in every reading I do, and that also they have me do that spirit message tip. All the ways that they send you signs so that you're receiving love, support, backing, so you stay in your power, doing what you're supposed to be doing in the moment. They're sending you so much signs, and also like encouragement. They're the ones that send you encouragement, like focus on what can be done right now, pour yourself in there. They're sending you a lot of signs, love, support, backing, especially during the holidays. They said, especially during this time with everything going on the big stage in your life. How do you stay in your power moving forward, aligned to that, without being pulled off, and staying in the moment and doing what you need and landing these positive outcomes? We are helping you. Make no doubt about it. They want you to know we're helping you. So even when, this is the key message, they are sending you signs, we are helping you. As you're making your move, stay in your power. Just pour more of yourself into things and stay aligned to this. They're helping you. You're going to get so many signs. They're literally sending you love, support, backing. I mean, I can't even tell you, I cannot even believe this is what is coming out in this reading, because that's what's come out in every reading. So definitely want you in your power. We keep on getting the King of Pentacles. Now it's the King of Keys. So in the physical, they're helping you. And you're going to see a lot of signs. You're going to get a lot of encouragement, love, support, backing. Anytime you need, you could also tune into them, relax, tune into them, get even more guidance. You're moving forward. Where your power lies is focusing right now on just what can be done right now. Where can you pour yourself out to see things flourish? Because the things that are up in the air, what's being delivered, that's the steps, the power and steps for the positive outcomes to land. That's all you have to do. So it's like not getting lost, not getting worrying and stressing and what is this, what's in here, right? It's just, this is where your power lies. So there's a lot of love, like they said, love and support. They're sending you a lot of signs that are literally helping you to move on and to focus on where your power lies, what are the moves to make, and just stay focused in that. And that's bringing in the outcomes. And this is a little contrary to where the whole world, or what you could be fed on the daily, which is why they said we want you to relax and tune into us more. You have a big yes on so many regards of what you're doing. They're the ones that are like love, support, backing, helping you to keep doing the moves in that fashion, staying in your power. To know the whole time you are so divinely loved right now. That's what they're showering on you to keep you in your power as you're going forward. So I wish you the best with staying in your power, doing the moves, staying focused on what you're doing, pouring yourself out. And here come the positive outcomes that are in process of being manifested. When you talk about like up in the air and it's coming down, you're the one that's bringing it down from your power, from the moves you're making, from just keep doing it step by step and feeling that love, support, backing, encouragement. Whenever you need, tap in for more guidance, but they are definitely helping you. They are sending you so many signs. And along the way, they're literally helping you to move on, and with the moves, I would say, and even how to make the moves. With faith, trust, peace, you're making the moves and bringing this in. But it's all about your power. And you could find that they're almost contrary. They're keeping you in your power no matter what. No matter what. They're keeping you in your power, but you're also being used for other people at this time too. You might not even realize how much. Yep. So I wish you the best, and don't underestimate the time that you take to relax, just to tune in, because that they're feeding you love, support, backing that way. You're getting a tremendous guidance that way. Like almost like, how do you stay in your power? What is in your tank to keep moving forward the way that you are? How are you staying in the moment to focus on what you can't, where your power lies, and how are you landing those positive outcomes in your life? And in the interim of it coming in, how are you staying in peace and trust and faith, continuing to do the moves like that, right? And because that came out in the other reading, like how do you, while things are still up in the air, how do you stay in that momentum? That's so powerful. That is some powerful, they said before, we're like mastering that to stay like that. Beautiful, beautiful. So I wish you the best for December and all that you're moving forward on, staying in your power, bringing those outcomes in, and all that you're accomplishing. There is really a lot of love, support, backing for all that you in your power are accomplishing and moving forward on in December. And I wish you a big yes on that. And you're so divinely loved right now. It's like, carry that with you. There's something about that, because they are definitely, you might feel that more around you because it's necessary at that time. At this time, it's come up that way too. Like, where does your power lie? How do you stay moving aligned to your power here, bringing those outcomes in? To feel the level of love, support, backing. It's off the charts right now. All right, I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.